we are ranking the best kisses, without a shadow of a doubt, in all of movie history. This is Talk Talk Punch. Thank you so much to both our audio podcast and our YouTube viewers for joining us. I am Brody, and I'm joined by Tudong Dylan.
Hey!
And the Forrest Gump of this friendship circle, Charlie Hickman.
Sometimes I don't know if you're trying to insult me or compliment me, and I get Brody's intros are like a box of chocolates.
That's very true, actually.
That's a spot on Forrest Gump, by the way. Spot on.
Nice.
All right. Well, if you like what you hear and you want more of us, we do have a Patreon where you can get exclusive content about topics that you will not hear on this main channel. You can find more information about that in the description below. And if you haven't already, we'd love it if you subscribed and hit that notification bell so you can come back here every Wednesday to hang out with us and have some fun, just like this episode, because we're talking about smooching, lots of smooching. The best ones, according to us. There's probably others that you're like, why isn't this on the list? Because we didn't think of it. That's why. We had to come up with 12. So we came up with 12.
True.
And if you stay tuned, at the end of the episode, Brody will explain how he's able to kiss with a beard that is that big.
Mm.
The viewers are dying to know.
It's not a whole lot different from a normal kiss, actually.
I don't know. I think we might need to see a demonstration at the end of the video, please.
Amy, come here. Just kidding. All right.
Oh.
Okay.
That's Patreon content right there, bro.
Oh, yes, it is.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. All right. Well, let's just head on over to our rankings. If you've never joined us for a ranking before, we've got these 12. We're going to shuffle them up, put them in a pile, and bring them out one at a time. And we're going to sort them. And we're going to talk about it and argue about it. And here's a little teaser for next week's episode. Come back here after you watch this one. Come back next week where it's going to be the worst kisses. Okay. And they're bad.
They're bad.
They're bad. So, but we're talking about the best kisses this week. So let me go down the list for our audio listeners. So we have The Addams Family, the first one. The Notebook, When Harry Met Sally, 16 Candles, Spider-Man, The Lady and the Tramp, The Princess Bride, Titanic, From Here to Eternity, Moulin Rouge, Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2, and The Empire Strikes Back. If you are listening to an audio podcast and you're saying, I don't know what these are, well, maybe pop on by the YouTube because we have little GIFs of all these kisses. You can look at our screen and there's so much kissing going on right now. So much.
A lot of kissing.
A lot of kissing. And they're not going anywhere because, we're just going to shuffle them up and rank them. So how are you guys feeling with these? You feel good with these?
Nice.
Very nice. I'm curious to see like where the hot debates will come in. So
Yeah.
I had to put this all together, so I was kind of starting to do a ranking. I didn't do like a full ranking like I normally do, but I've got some that I'm like, that should be pretty high up there.
All right, I like it.
Okay, here we go. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. There we go. That was easy. Okay, so first up, we have The Notebook. So they've just come back together. They're in the rain. They're arguing. It was never over for him. And then they kiss.
I do love a good rain kiss. And
Right?
I don't know if it's just because of where I live and it doesn't rain that often that like I can romanticize like rain kisses as like some special event that the universe is kind of like opening up and almost weeping for the love that they're seeing in front of them. Whereas like maybe if I lived in Washington or something and it's just like, oh gosh, the rain, terrible. It's terrible to kiss in the rain. The rain is awful. But I don't, so I say good.
This is a good kiss. I think this is a really good kiss. This, Actually, Dylan, what are your thoughts on this kiss?
Hey, you've got Ryan Gosling and wow, I'm spacing on the name. Yeah. There you go. Both of them absolutely phenomenal. Both of them very, very sexy. I mean, it's difficult to get a lot more sexy than both of them. It's a top 6, I would say.
Top 6? kind of what I was thinking.
Also go. You thinking what? What were you thinking?
I was thinking top 6. I wasn't sure where. Maybe like 4, 5, 6, somewhere in there. Maybe like the bottom half of the top. 6.
I think let's put it at 6 for now.
Okay.
Perfect. I love
it. All right. Next, we have 16 Candles.
Now, this kiss is very sweet. It's not
right over the birthday cake.
Right over the birthday cake, sitting on the glass table. This is a very sweet kiss. This is affectionate. I wouldn't say it's severely passionate. I mean, passion's there, but very affectionate. Very innocent, I would say.
Sure.
Charlie, what do you think?
She is 16, so that's okay.
Isn't he 16 also?
Sure. They're both 16.
They're kids. They're kids. They're in high school. Yeah. Neither of them is overage. They're both underage. That's why it's sweet. It's affectionate.
They don't need a passionate kiss at 16.
Yeah, exactly.
Look, and you guys know this. We're all a bunch of old married dudes, but like you over time you develop like hundreds of different ways that you and your spouse or you and your partner kiss. And sometimes you get the sweet little pecks, and sometimes it's the deep passionate. And there's everything in between. The air kiss because one of you's sick and the other one's still under the naive impression that they can avoid catching it. There's all these different ways that that you learn to kiss, and a sweet, affectionate kiss is great. What I like about this one is that it is not just like the kiss aside. It's like an iconic moment in an iconic 80s movie. Like you just see it as like if this was just a still shot. Mm-hmm. Like that visual, it like immediately can evoke all those feelings of like that moment and all the roads that kind of led to this little kiss. So I like this kiss as like just I like the way that it's framed. I like the way that it's lit, and I think it's a sweet kiss. I don't know how like we're ranking these. Like, are we ranking them on like the passionate nature of it, according to Dylan, like how sexy each character is? Like what are we? What's the big criteria here?
Well, and we do have some kisses that are really more iconic than like passionate.
Passionate,
So
this is definitely more. Sorry, go ahead.
What is our criteria? I guess as we're ranking our second movie here. Just
I mean, overall. Hey, if this, I think I think if we have a criteria, we should measure on what it has and not what it's really lacking. Obviously, The Notebook, it's got a lot of passion. It's not exactly like some sweet, innocent thing. This, on the other hand, it's iconic. It's affectionate. It may not have like a super amount of passion, but it is still. I mean, the iconography of it. You see that picture and you know what it is. Like it's very, very, like I said, affectionate. And I give them extra points for that just because it doesn't have the passion. I mean, I could see this 3 or 4.
Oh wow, that's way higher than I was thinking.
Ooh, our first controversy. I love it.
I was thinking like 7 or 8.
See, it's difficult for me to put this one below The Notebook because although it's passionate, it's still like if I saw that, if I saw this still, I'd be like, wait, what's this from? I'll be honest, I haven't actually even.
I'm kind of looking at these as sort of like a combination of being iconic, being passionate, as well as like how it's presented in in this case,
16 Candles one, bro. It's it's difficult to make it more iconic iconic. It's I mean like, and it's one of those where in my opinion, it's one of those things that's the image is perfect all around. Although it doesn't have the passion, it doesn't need the passion. But I mean, I think this is above The Notebook kiss. Definitely, I would put this above The Notebook kiss.
Then what about number 5?
All right.
Can I just? I don't know if this would change either of your minds, but Molly Ringwald was 16 when she made this movie. Do we want to guess how old Jake that she's kissing was when they made this movie?
No, I don't.
Oh, I don't want to either. Unless he's younger
like
than
21.
She is.
He's probably 21, right? Higher than that? 23. No.
24.
Okay.
So he's Kiefer Sutherland. It's a little bit of an 8-year age gap. It is.
Listen,
an overage and an underage. So
okay,
I don't want to
for an overage and an underage, but I mean,
kiss. But
okay,
that's the reality of it. But like, this is,
he's
we're talking
24.
the movie
That's like
part.
8 years. Listen, the age gap between my wife and I is higher than what's like an 8-year difference, and ours is like a 9-year difference. So it's, I mean, although I never ever dated her
and you
while
kissed
she
her
was
when
in
she
high
was
school.
16.
No,
Whoa.
I didn't even know her back then.
We're breaking some news here. We're breaking some news.
That is not what happened. But
right.
it's not like you guys have, like, your wives also have a bit of an age gap as well. So, I mean, it's difficult. Oh, geez, why? 24.
All right, where are we putting this? Number 5? Or did the age gap just knock this down a few pegs?
Sorry that I ruined it. I think 5 is fine for what it is.
Yeah, 5 is fine.
It is iconic. You can look at that and instantly know what movie it's from.
Right.
I think we could have a talk. All of these, like, we could have a talk about some of the toxicity that exists in the relationship in the Notebook. I mean, in the scene, I think they're like full on arguing, right? It's
they're like yelling at each other.
So it's, I mean, different kinds of. Let's next one.
All right.
Yeah, next one.
The next one is Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2, where we finally get Ron and Hermione. You don't like this, Charlie? What?
I'm going to be 100% honest with you.
You've never seen this movie.
I thought this was going to be on next week's list of the worst kisses.
No,
she's kissing the wrong dude. They kiss like brother and sister because they practically are brother and sister.
No,
she should have ended up with Harry. Everyone knows she should have ended up with Harry.
No, she should
and instead of having the proper in an effort to try to be, keep the audience guessing, they each end up with like someone like they don't have a lot of chemistry with. There's no romantic chemistry here. There's no romantic chemistry. Harry and Ginny. Oh, come on. Why didn't you put that kiss on here? Did you like that kiss? Was that a fun kiss for you to watch?
No, that wasn't. And we talked about having that on the worst. But no, this is a great kiss. We've been waiting for this kiss for many, many movies. They almost die here, and then they finally kiss. What's wrong with that?
Nothing is wrong with that, bro. Number 12 is still 12th on the best kisses.
You think this is number 12? Do you both think
I don't
that?
know. I was just... Where would you put it, bro?
Number 1.
What?
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Now I know you lost your mind.
I think it's in the bottom half. Maybe 7 or 8.
So I think what you're saying is that you felt there was some magic in this kiss. That's what you're saying.
Yes, because it's Harry Potter. And it's a great scene.
You were the only one that felt there was magic.
They almost die, and then all of a sudden they just kind of look at each other and they kiss. I thought I enjoyed it.
Brody, you worked so hard getting all of these GIFs together. The person who created them calls them GIFs. I know they should be GIFs. We have to have a whole different GIF versus GIF argument. You can put it wherever you want. You put all this work in.
Charlie, every time you say GIF, Rob from Keeping Up with the Kardashians makes a comment and says, "Stop saying GIF." And I agree with him.
The creator who made them is like, this is what they're pronounced as.
No, it doesn't matter. That guy is dead.
Says they're GIFs.
No,
and we honor him by pronouncing GIF.
No,
GIF.
It doesn't matter
Rob,
if that's what he said.
Who's the we here?
He's
wrong.
He's wrong.
What's wrong is brother kissing sister, like in number 9. But all right, we move on.
Number 9 is number 9 not okay? You guys want it lower than that?
We'll see. Hey, you know what?
It's fine. It's fine for right now.
We'll see.
All right, fine.
We'll get there in a jiffy.
Next up, The Princess Bride. My sweet Wesley.
Set it up for us, Charlie. Tell us about this scene.
I died that day, and you can die too for all I care. As you wish. Oh my God, my sweet Wesley, what have I done?
Just a switch.
So that they fell in love. So look, this is not a great love story either. If you start to unpack it, not a great character depth that they gave old Robin Wright Penn there. But that's all right. She treats him like garbage. Then she realizes she's attracted to him. She loves him. He goes away for some reason they don't ever really explain. She thinks he's dead, so then she agrees to marry some prince who she hates. And then he comes back and kidnaps her, dressed as the Dread Pirate Roberts. And she realizes it's her dear sweet Wesley. And they roll down a hill. Well, she shoves him down, and then she rolls after him. And they do share this beautiful kiss. This is a sweet movie. It was one of my favorites growing up. And we're not here to poke holes in all of these. It was a lovely kiss, a lovely moment. I do like this one. Carrie always had a little tiny mustache.
Little tiny mustache.
Little mustache.
Robin Wright Penn always
little lip tickle.
She always played like this, and like Jenny from Forrest Gump. She was sadly really good at those characters. Where would you put it?
How old was Robin Wright Penn in this kiss?
Oh, she was like 10 years old.
I'll let you know here in a second.
Only 10. Only 10.
All right, where are we thinking? Initial reactions.
This is a tough one. This is a list where I feel like we might do a lot of shuffling. So
Sure.
I could see this in my top 6. I could see this towards the beginning of the bottom 6.
I'm thinking 7.
Helpful, right?
I'm also thinking 7.
Then let's put it at 7.
At number 7 it is. Did you find out how old Robin Wright was in that?
Hey, we got our best people on it.
Okay. All right.
She was 21.
Oh, okay. All right. Next up, we have Empire Strikes Back. Han Solo and Leia before Han.
Carrie Ellis was 25.
25 and 21. That's not bad.
21, 20. Better.
All right. So Empire Strikes Back. Han is about to go into the carbonite chamber, and they share this kiss. Oh, this is a wonderful kiss. This is a wonderful kiss. I love this kiss. But
yeah,
what do you guys think?
Another iconic.
Set it up first, bro. Give us some dialogue. You do such a good Harrison Ford impression.
Get off my plane. No, okay. So this is my number one. I love the way that this isn't their first kiss, right? Because they had that kiss in the Millennium Falcon. That was interrupted, but this is the one where like they both just really kiss each other. This is like a goodbye. It's kind of a tragic kiss. The way that they kiss, like this shot, I love this shot because Princess Leia is so short. And so I just love the angle that they have to kiss and the way that it's like framed and Han getting pulled away. This is my number one. But you guys talk about it now. What do you guys think?
Hey, I think this is really good. It looks like one of those completely improvised things, and they went for it, and they were feeling it, and again, exceedingly iconic. Like you see this, and I know. And that, by the way, was him improvising because he was done with George Lucas's horrible dialogue.
Did Lucas do the dialogue for this movie?
Yeah, he wrote it.
Go ahead, Charlie.
He was like, I can't take this.
That's it. No, I was gonna look up if he wrote the screenplay. Yeah, he's the only writer. So look, I love the kiss, love the moment. The ongoing theme that is Hollywood real gross. Carrie Fisher was 24 in Empire Strikes Back, and Harrison Ford was 38. So Hollywood real gross. But the kiss is fantastic.
Both adults, though.
They were both consenting adults, which, hey, that's a step up. That's an improvement. I love this one, though. I'd say top 6.
Yeah, me too.
How high? I'm saying number 1. How high are you guys thinking?
Well, hey, why don't we toss it at number 1? Because we're going to shuffle a bunch of these. Why don't we just toss it there for right now?
Okay.
There's going to be some shuffling, bro.
It's not my number 1, but
we'll
I do
see.
like it.
I don't think so either.
Yeah, Charlie, we all know what your number 1 is going to be because you're just you're like, any chance I get to talk about my favorite movie of all time and try to bump that
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm an unbiased, completely rational takes on these.
Baloney. All right. Next up, From Here to Eternity. Talk about like iconic. The most iconic on this list, probably. I've never seen this movie. I have zero context to this, but I know this scene. I've seen this scene. I've seen it parodied. I've seen, like Airplane did it. I'm sure a million other movies have done it.
I think they're remaking not Airplane. They're remaking Naked Gun.
Yeah, but, with Liam Neeson as Trevin.
So this one scores big points on the being iconic for me.
Yeah, it is high on the iconic meter, and this is like the difference between doing this list now at our age or doing it like 15 years ago, where like that looks so romantic and hot and great. And all I can think about it right now is like how incredibly sandy and uncomfortable it would be to be in that. How cold the water, how frigid the ocean water would be. What a terrible, terrible kiss that would be in a practical real world setting.
Eyes.
Oh, it would be disgusting. It would be an awful.
It hits you in the mouth.
The walk to the car with like all that sand clinging to every nook and cranny and crevice. Oh my goodness. Just maybe a jellyfish washed up on your head. I mean, I don't know. Shark nibbling at your toes. It is certainly a group of people around the crowded Southern California beach going like, look at these two, huh?
Absolutely.
So she's also right on top of him, and all he's wearing, they're both only wearing swimsuits. There's very, very little between them.
As far as movies go, this is romantic setup, a romantic kiss. It's not my number one.
Put it.
I don't know.
Well, obviously, it's better than the Harry Potter one.
Yeah, it's got to go above Harry Potter for sure.
Like, are we talking like top 6 or bottom 6? Let's start with that.
Why don't we put it at 8?
Came later.
Yeah,
8's good for now.
8?
I've already forgotten some of the ones that we have. I know number one hasn't made an appearance yet, but other than that, I'm not sure.
Okay, next up, Titanic. With Jack and Rose right at the foot of the boat. Is it the foot? Is the point is the foot the head of the boat?
The head. It's the aft of the boat. No, the stern. The stern.
Is it the stern? I think you might be right. I think it's the stern.
The bow, port, starboard. We've named some nautical terms. We did it.
We did it. There we go. That's it.
We've done it. We've done it, folks. I know we have a lot of nautical enthusiasts who tune into the.
Oh, gee.
I know Rob, the aforementioned Rob, is a big boat guy, so he's probably
it's the bow of the boat.
Yeah. Anyway,
bow.
No, bow for sure. Don't call it the bow. You're gonna make the boat people scream at us, Brody. They're gonna get real mad. The boat, you idiots. This is hey, this is an iconic kiss. We talk, if we're putting things on the iconic list. This was obviously a huge movie. I guess technically probably the most financially successful of all the movies that will appear in this list. And in part because of the romantic relationship of the two leads. And I will say, like, not every setup, like I think like the way that you describe the Harry Potter kiss makes it sound more romantic than I think the chemistry between the actors makes it look and feel. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
And I think that, like, whether you like Titanic or not, I'm not a big Titanic guy. I don't know if there's a lot. I mean, there's probably, I don't know if we have a lot of Titanic enthusiasts that watch this pod. But the chemistry was undeniable between Leo and Winslet. Like, there was that was good chemistry. They sold it, and it, it was and that's what made that kind of work, I think, largely. So it's a good kiss. It's a good kiss.
Number 4, top 6, bottom 6. I was thinking
top 6.
Yeah, top 6.
Number 4.
I could see it. I say we put it at 4 for now. Let's put it at 4.
Okay. All right. Next.
You're right by our nautical enthusiasts.
Lady and the Tramp. All iconic.
Sweet.
That's about all this is.
this has got to be one of the most famous ones, the most even parodied and like bitten ones.
It's a sweet one. It's bottom six is fine. Hey, don't say two. No, Brody, you are not. You will upset both people. You will not upset the dog people. Dylan and I are both.
There's no such thing as dog people.
We're both pet lovers.
What are you talking about? There's no such thing as dog people. That's preposterous, bro.
Dylan, did Brody tell you he got a cat? He now has a dog and a cat. Has he told you that?
Really?
I have two cats.
You have a dog and a cat.
Two cats. Two cats.
No, two cats, bro.
I don't. No, my family has a dog and two cats.
That means you have it. You mostly have it. No, you're rivaling me with how many cats you have.
No,
he confessed it. He confessed it to me, like he was saying that like he was getting a divorce from his wife. He's like, I've got to tell you something. I should have told you sooner. I'm so sorry. I've been keeping a secret from you. I just don't want you to say anything about it. And just just going and I'm like, what? Oh my gosh, what's? And he's like, I have a cat. It's like, what? You have a cat? That's great, man. Like, you're a lover of animals, and you pretend like you're not. You're a lover of animals.
No, I'm not. I don't like animals. I'm sorry, everybody. I'm sorry. I don't like animals.
No,
where are we putting Lady and the Tramp? Number 12?
Classic. I don't like animals. I love them. I think Lady and the Tramp, number 1, in honor of Brody's love of dogs.
Oh,
must love dogs.
Don't do that. Honestly, where do you want it?
Next week, I'm bringing the dogs on the pod. They can, and the whole time we're doing the awkward kiss episode, they can just give me kisses on my face.
That's fine, so long as they're not licking me. Gross.
My cats will be probably scratching me or biting.
All right, let's put it at 12. You obviously don't like the kiss. It's an accidental kiss. It's a sweet, iconic moment. It's very cute. I'm glad we have it on the list.
How about that? Number 11.
That's great. That's great. I love dogs.
That's going to be higher than the Harry Potter kiss, bro. It's going to be higher than the Harry Potter kiss.
Why do you guys say the Harry Potter? I don't know.
There is more chemistry between those two dogs than there is between those two.
Hogwash.
Those are just shapes with paint on paper, and they are showing more affection for each other. These two, they aren't actually, bro, just to let you know, they're not actually real dogs. That's just some like paint on paper right there.
And I will say
I should have put the live action one on here.
I'm getting I don't want to out anybody here, but I'm getting texts, Brody, from your wife, who's like, he's the one who brought up the cats, getting the cats and the dog. She is within earshot of you right now, and she is calling you out on your BS. So just so you know,
is she really texting you right now?
She's texting me right now. She's lighting you up in the text thread. She is demanding some honesty from her man. But
stop it! Stop.
You guys are gonna have a notebook kiss after a heated argument later.
All right, next up we have the Addams Family.
That's a good kiss.
And right in the doorway.
Fantastic.
What a nice dip.
This is my number 1 right here. Iconic, passionate, affectionate, every single thing about it. It's completely romantic.
I'd be okay with number 3.
Already bringing down the hammer on the dream right away. I shall allow you to have it at 3, for I have spoken. I.
That Harry Potter is going to 12 sooner or later, bro. You can fight it all you like. I will live with 3. I'll live with it. That's fine. I'll
where does Charlie want it?
Well, I don't want it at 2 because I still have one that I'm going to be fighting to get at 1. If I had my druthers. But I love this kiss and I love this couple. Yeah. I think it's the best part of the Addams Family movies, and the chemistry between these two actors is fantastic. And look, a lot of these kisses, in order to generate passion, are told from the story of people finding each other for the very first time, a new love. There's some kind of ignition that happens from a fight or something. This is just a passionate kiss because they love each other, right? And so it's like it's a great, like, it's not just a great kiss, not just a great moment, but like there's depth behind the kiss. They've been kissing each other this way for like 30, 40 years or 100 years. I don't know how old they are in the Addams Family. They're old. So I do love this. Yes.
If 3 is the size I can get, I'll take it, bro.
Okay. I also just saw the one that's coming up next, which I actually really like too.
Oh, is it number one? We got number one coming up next. Is that what I heard? I'm getting it in my earbuds that we have the number one kiss of all time coming up.
It's the Spider-Man kiss.
Oh man, I forgot we had this one on the list. That's a good one too.
I forgot about it too, and I'm like, oh shoot, that's a really good one.
Yeah, Tobey Maguire almost drowned doing this kiss. You know,
Yeah,
I know. You talk about, or you hear them talk about it, and they're like, it was really bad. There's water just like going up his nose, but it's a good kiss.
They said that it was going up his nose and flushing everything out into her.
like a neti pot.
And anything with Kirsten Dunst is going to be a lot lower on my list.
Oh no, this is a great
Kirsten Dunst is fantastic. How could you not like Kirsten Dunst? She's a national treasure. I will not have you besmirching her on this.
I am not smooching her at all. I will not smooch her.
Not besmooching her. So we've angered the boat people. We've angered the dog people. We will not anger the Kirsten Dunst hive. We've got to put this up in the top 5. I think this is better for me than Titanic. So
I agree. This is like my number 2. Okay, well,
I don't mind putting this in the top 4, but we are going to have some negotiating as to where things are going to go because the best kiss isn't even out here yet.
If we put it at 4 and it's better than the Titanic, I think we should just move everything back. Like the Harry Potter should just go all the way to 12.
All the way to 12.
Fine.
Saving a spot for it.
I figured that's where it was going. Okay.
Well, keep figuring.
Oh, you don't have to put it at 12 yet. There might be a much worse one coming. I forget.
No, there's not.
It's all right, bro. You can put it at 5. I have no problem.
Switch it with the Lady and the Tramp. I feel like we always bully Brody about there's one, whenever we do these lists, there's always one thing that we end up bullying Brody about until he just relents and moves it all the way to the bottom.
I like the Harry Potter kiss, but I would imagine that you guys and probably most other people would think that the Lady and the Tramp kiss is more iconic and therefore should at least be higher than the Harry Potter kiss. And I agree, it is more iconic. I'll give it that. It is very iconic.
Okay. You are very reasonable.
You are a reasonable and generous man.
Okay. So Spider-Man. Where is Spider-Man going?
4 is fine. 4 is fine.
I think it's it's a more iconic kiss than maybe either of the first 2. Like the Han Leia kiss is great. It's a fantastic kiss, but the upside down rain thing,
it might be my number 1.
It's pretty iconic.
As I'm watching it, I'm like, yeah, that is a good kiss.
I mean, it's not my number 1, but
it's not my number 1 either.
My number 1 guy.
I don't know what to do, guys. I don't know what to do. We're all gonna fight about number 1.
Just get it in. Just get it in.
Yeah, put it at 2. Put it at 2. Just put it at 2.
All right.
Just put it at 4 for now, and then we'll fight. Okay, or 2. Good. Just get it in.
Okay. Next up, we have the Brody request. That was the Moulin Rouge, because I don't get to talk about Moulin Rouge all that often. It's just not a movie that really comes up amongst most of our topics. But I was like, this is a great kiss. It's right after the Elephant Song melody, where they kiss in the moonlight and it goes up, and it's just a wonderful, wonderful kiss. I would put this above The Notebook and below 16 Candles.
Wow. Okay. Brody, I'm fine to make that compromise with you.
You're not gonna buy some grace from me on the number 1 though, Charlie.
I just think the fact that you love this movie and it's meaningful to you, I think that means it should be higher on the list. That's all I'm saying.
I love this movie and I'm okay with it being at number 7. It's not as iconic as 6. It's not as iconic as right now the current top 6, but I think it's a great kiss. All right, and lastly, we've got Charlie's number 1, and that's When Harry Met Sally.
Did you make this last on purpose?
No,
somehow,
or
did it just end up this way?
No, it just wound up this way.
I've been waiting for this to come out the whole time, and it never came.
I shuffle them up. I have no idea what order they're coming out in. Okay, so Charlie wants this at number 1. Dylan, where would you, or Charlie, how can you set us up for this kiss?
Yeah, set us up. Tell us about this kiss.
So look, this is spoiler alerts ahead. This is my favorite movie of all time, and this is really the story of two best friends falling in love over a long period of time. There is a depth and beauty to their relationship that is kind of in a very short amount of screen time, really just as a testament to both the fantastic writing, directing, and acting of everyone involved. You kind of instantly kind of get a sense of the relationship that they share, and even though you know they're going to end up together, there's still this kind of will they, won't they that they're managed to pull off. Now they've already kissed at this point. This isn't their first kiss, but this is on New Year's Eve. Yeah, they've done more than kiss. They got together finally. They broke up, and Harry's kind of he finally realizes, and he runs. I mean, literally sprints down the street. He's dripping with sweat. He cannot wait, and he gets there, and he gives her the speech of all speeches. That I love it when it's cold out, when it's 71 degrees outside. I love that it takes you an hour to sandwich. And I love that you get a little creeps when you look at me like I'm nuts. And I love that after I spend a day with you, I can still smell your perfume on my clothes. And I love that you're the last person I want to talk to before I go to sleep at night. And it's not because I'm lonely, and it's not because it's New Year's Eve. I came here tonight because when you realize you want to spend the rest of your life with somebody, you want the rest of your life to start as soon as possible. Boom. And she's like, when you say things like that, it makes it impossible to hate you, Harry. And I hate you. And then they lean in and they give the kiss of all kisses on New Year's Eve. Look how happy she is. All of these kisses are like someone's doing something to someone. Look at this. Look at that Carrie Elwes kiss. He's mashing his mouth into her mouth. Look at that. From here to eternity, they're mashing mouths. Look at the smile on her face. Look at the joy. Look at the joy. Radiating, beaming from her eyes. Look at the smile she gives. She loves this man, and this man loves her. And in this moment, we have never captured more perfectly on screen the depth of love between two individuals. It's iconic. And so I rest my case on this. It is the best kiss that anyone's ever seen on screen.
So number 4? Okay.
Look, you guys know where I think it goes. So I mean, I feel like I'm out of the discussion here.
All right, Dylan, we got to work this out. We've got. Okay. I'm going to say we have 4 very good kisses, and I honestly have no idea how to rank these. And I know that right now this is our job. We are trying to do this for the people.
We picked these.
They need to know. They need to know what Talk Punch their best kiss list is. Okay. Okay, so I don't have the same connection with When Harry Met Sally that Charlie does. So honestly, if I'm looking at this, it's my number 4. Just looking at the kisses. I don't have all the backstory and stuff like that Charlie has. I've seen the movie. It's been a long time. And then
what?
And then Addams Family is my number 3. And I'm really I don't know what to do between Empire Strikes Back and Spider-Man. I don't know what to do. I cannot make that decision, I think.
You seem pretty comfortable making a lot of decisions over there, Brode.
Dylan, what are you thinking with the top 4?
Okay. All right. When Harry Met Sally can't be at number 4. So I say we put the Addams Family at number 4.
Okay.
Oh, Dylan.
It's very valiant of you.
Dylan's sacrificing himself.
Yeah, he is.
Dylan. Oh, man.
Now, when it comes to the actual...
Sorry, go ahead.
Now, when it comes to the actual kiss, Brode, I've got to say the Spider-Man one. It won Best Kiss on the MTV Movie Awards. And it is Kirsten Dunst. It gets points taken away for that. But, I've got to say, the kiss looks actually really nice. What do you mean, why? Don't give me why. Yeah, the kiss is really good. One could say that it is a lot better than and I mean, due to the circumstances that they're in, better than the Han and Leia kiss. Sure. So why don't we just to try this out? Just try this out. I'm spitballing here, bro.
Okay.
Let's put Spider-Man 1 at number 1.
Okay. What? Star Wars at 3?
Just move Star Wars out of the way for a second. Put the Spider-Man at number. Put Spider-Man at number 1. Work with me here. Work with me.
All right. Spider-Man.
All right, now we're looking at the actual kiss here. Let's bring it in just a little bit. Now, it is iconic, but when it comes to the actual mechanics of the kiss, it's tough to get past the Harry Met Sally one. It looks like a nice, sweet kiss.
It's true. That's actually very true.
So I'm just spitballing.
The little tear coming down her cheek because she's so happy.
Is that really
rhyme? By the way,
yeah,
really great actress. Underrated.
In this movie, she is. She should be underrated now because that's even overrating her. Now, just work with me here, bro. We'll put Harry Met Sally at 2, and we'll see Star Wars at 3. Let's just see how that feels.
Okay, all right. And I think I could be okay with this because looking at the actual kisses, I agree. Star Wars, they go in. It's pretty quick. There's something there, but it's not like they have time to really enjoy it, right?
Yeah,
they're under a time frame. He's getting pulled away.
He's getting pulled away, and he seems upset by it because he's Harrison Ford.
He's always upset.
He's pulled back, and he's like, "Ah."
Brody, do the line again.
Get off my plane. I need more Harrison Ford quotes. That's what I need.
Yeah. It belongs in a museum.
Okay. You know what? I'm good with this. I feel good about this.
Charlie, what do you think, Charlie?
Should we move Moulin Rouge down a few spots? Just like maybe
below
like 9 or 10.
Lady and the Tramp. Maybe below Lady and the Tramp.
No, this is good. This is good. I'm fine with this. Well, maybe we'll release a personal rankings list later.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What would you say, Dylan? I think. What if we took a democratic vote here? I nominate Brody and his lovely wife to recreate every single one of these kisses for the Patreon channel. And just see what they look like with Brody's beard. Each of these kisses.
Oh, that's
and Brody, we can get creative. I'm coming to visit you. I will help you. Unless you want to do it with me, but you can do it with your wife if you prefer. I will help you recreate these kisses. I will help you with the setup. We'll throw buckets of water on you in the backyard when you're doing the From Here to Eternity.
He'll cook the spaghetti.
I'll get the fan. I'll hold the fans for the Titanic kiss. Get your hair blowing in the wind, that beard blowing. Come on.
The Spider-Man kiss with the beard, I don't know. I'm not sure how that would go.
That's going to be the best.
I don't know if it like
video
start to fall over, you know.
We can only hope. And rain, by the way. It's got to rain.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, we'll make it rain.
It's just Charlie with the hose.
You wish it was a hose.
Yeah.
So we'll two likes in the video and we'll recreate it.
Yes.
Wow, that's not very many. Okay.
If we get 10 likes, I'll stop saying GIF.
No, you won't. You'll never stop. All right. So we're gonna let's finalize this. So let me read these out. So at number 12, we have Ron and Hermione from Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2. At number 11, Lady and the Tramp. At number 10, From Here to Eternity. At number 9, we have The Princess Bride. At number 8, we have The Notebook. At number 7, we have Moulin Rouge. Number 6, 16 Candles. Number 5, Titanic. Number 4, Addams Family. Number 3, Empire Strikes Back. Number 2, When Harry Met Sally. And number 1, Spider-Man. Spider-Man.
Well, that was pretty good, bro.
Spider-Man.
Little Harry Osborn.
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
All right. Well,
I like it.
Charlie, you want to go ahead and wrap us up?
Well, we love, as always, when we do these group rankings, we want to hear what your number 1 is. Or how would you do your top 6? Give us your full 12 if you feel so bold. And if there's any wonderful special kisses for movies that we didn't get on the list, let us know. Because maybe we can do a follow-up sequel with, watcher suggestions. So, yeah, there's some great Star Trek kisses out there. Rob, let us know. And we will see you next time. Like and subscribe, and look forward to Brody kissing his wife in the rain upside down.
And come back next week for the worst kisses.
Oh yeah, that too.
All right. Bye.